Noon tonight, investigators say a man charged with the murder of his girlfriend this week previously worked for a local police department. Jason Cooley in court this morning for a bond hearing in the shooting death of Selwondra Pugh. Our Steve Alexander has been following the story and has more information.
And during today's bond hearing, a judge was told by an assistant district attorney that Cooley had once worked for a local police department, the Pritchard Police Department. And he also had some information about the incident itself that had come from authorities that we had not heard until today. Jason Cooley walked quietly into the courtroom this morning. Mobile police say he shot his girlfriend, Selwondra Pugh, several times Monday night after a domestic dispute on Magnolia Road. Pugh died at the hospital. When Cooley was arrested Tuesday morning, he briefly answered a question from Fox 10 News reporter Toy Thornton.
Are you sorry? Anything to say to your family?
No excuse.
This morning, in informing the judge of the charges, Assistant District Attorney Keith Blackwood said Cooley at one time worked for a local police department.
We have information that he worked for Pritchard Police Department for about 7 months back in 2014 and the Port Authority for 3 months.
As for the shooting, Blackwood told the judge Cooley and Pugh were in a relationship, were having an ongoing dispute over some domestic issues, and were arguing.
The argument had escalated to the point, a witness has told us that the defendant threw a chair when they're arguing in the kitchen. The victim apparently threw a liquid on him. We don't know what the liquid was, but then he went outside, retrieved the gun, shot and killed her.
The judge set bond at $150,000. Cooley will have to pay 10% of that in cash to get out of jail. Cooley is still working out arrangements for an attorney, but his arraignment is scheduled for next Tuesday. Now, we've reached out to the Pritchard Police Department and also the Port Authority to try to find out a little bit more about Cooley, the circumstances as to why he was not employed there anymore. Now, Port Authority officials say Cooley did work for the Port Police very briefly, hired in June of 2007, and resigned in August of that same year. We haven't heard back yet from the Pritchard Police Department. Pugh's relatives, by the way, have set up a GoFundMe page to help her and her family. You can log on to our website at fox10tv.com and we'll link you to that site. Reporting live from Metro Jail, Steve Alexander, Fox 10 News.